cool. So Mr. Johnson has this new software for the lab computer, and he projected it onto the screen so everyone could see it. It was this three-dimensional simulation of a rat maze, and everyone in class would vote to decide which way the rat would go, depending on light, symbols, smells, and if we got one wrong, there would be this crazy zapping noise like an electric shock.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It was, especially for science camp, which normally bores me to death.
You know, that actually reminds me a lot of the common area in Pentonville. It was like a maze. Everything looked the same. There was all these doors and hallways that you couldn't go through. Plenty of rats, too.
Hey, Michael. Yeah. Listen. You don't have to worry about that ever again.
Yeah, no doubt. It's great to be a free man. And a hungry one. Look, Alexis, whatever you're cooking there smells fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't have to go that far.
Has anybody noticed Christina's been in her room for a long time? Is she going to join us, or...?
There you go. To us, huh? You're welcome. To us, always finding our way back to each other. May we never run out of ideas.
I'll always drink to that. I'm actually here with a pretty good reason.
Yeah?
I got good news.
What's that?
I talked to Sonny today.
Huh. That's your idea of good news, huh?
Yes, it is. I think I finally managed to convince him that you're not actually nailing his kid.
Great. What did you say?
I told him the truth. That this whole charade was set up by Christina to piss him off. I think that he finally believed me, and I think he was really relieved.
Oh, you're just determined to play peacemaker, aren't you?
You're damn straight.
Well, stop. It ain't gonna happen. Oh, God. I don't want you caught up in the middle of this. It's too dangerous right now.
What about Christina? She's 17 years old.
I am well aware of that, and I'm doing everything in my power to get her out of this. I had Ethan sit her down. She's nuts about him. And I'm hoping he was finally able to talk some sense into her, get her to drop this whole damn thing. Oh, crap.
Miss me?
You done yet?
Almost.
Are you positive this is going to be completely clean, right? No way to trace this back to Mr. C.
This is gonna blow everything within a 20-foot radius, sky high. As soon as our guy hits the unlock button on his keyless entry.
Excellent.
I have not yet been able to locate Franco himself, but I believe I have found the one person who most certainly knows where he is.
Who's that woman?
That woman is the person responsible for bringing Franco into the world in the first place. That is Franco's mother.
I'm a police officer. I need you to turn around right now, nice and slow.
Okay, I'm still eyes
Yes. Okay, here. Careful. All right, but first we need to make a toast.
Okay, to my amazing surgical talents.
Easy there, Mr. Miracle.
That is Dr. Miracle to you. What are you doing? Are you trying to roofie me?
No, I like...
Right, you're trying to roofie me.
I like my men conscious. Okay, to Shirley, who's resting comfortably in a good way due to your... What did you say?
Amazing surgical talents.
Amazing surgical talents. All right, cheers.
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 Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, what was it
It's a very fine cognac.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of Grand Marnier.
Yes.
And a little lime juice. And it's a perfectly mixed sidecar. Very good memory.
Thank you. Yeah, I figured that your taste in cocktails hadn't changed much since college.
Not much. Thank you. Next one's on me.
I don't know about that. I think I owe you drinks for the rest of the night for you letting me ride your coattails in the OR today.
Oh, I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you're welcome. You know what you pulled off today really was amazing. And most surgeons only wish they could do what you can do with a scalpel.
Like Steve.
Hey, don't push it. Okay? To two surgeons at the top of their game.
Cheers.
Where are those purple ankle boots? The ones with the cute straps? They're supposed to be featured in the park photo shoot.
They should be arriving like any minute. I told James to keep an eye out for them.
Good, that's one thing I can cross off my list. We are seriously so far behind. I'm surprised Kate hasn't fired us yet. Ooh, the boots!
I have no boots, but these aren't bad.
Do you know who they're from?
No, but maybe there's a card inside somewhere. Just help you or not.
Thank you, James.
All right. You're welcome.
He's cute. We should set him up with Brooke.
A dozen roses. They're so pretty.
Is there a card?
I don't see one. They have to be from Matt. He gave me one single red rose earlier today, and I called him cheap. It's weird.
What?
Matt has such a huge ego. I doubt he would send me flowers like this without writing his name all over the box.
Any chance they're from your actual boyfriend?
Robert Frank, a.k.a. Franco, and his mother are former residents of Brooklyn, Stillwell Avenue and Avenue X.
That's Bensonhurst.
But it appears that during his brief stint in prison, Karen Frank changed her name to Karen Anderson and moved to upstate New York, Woodstock, where she still resides today.
Okay, so what's the connection? Did they make any contact?
I've looked through her phone records, her financial records. There doesn't seem to be any contact, be it personal or financial.
So she's not making a dime off any of his artwork?
Yes, apparently not. She cashed in her pension, and it looks like she leads a pretty simple life. It's one-bedroom cottage, and she has a part-time clerical job.
What?
What? Woodstock is close enough that it could easily be a center of operations for Franco. He could be commuting back and forth and carrying out his dastardly deeds here in town.
Okay, that's what I need to find out tonight.
Yes, I guess I agree that this requires your immediate attention, but don't we have to advise Dante the betrayer of our findings?
Who the hell are you and why did you run? Why were you inside the Harborview Town? Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
She had an SAT prep class to go to real quickly. She didn't say that to
He
you?
didn't say anything to me. How long's the class?
I think it's like a half hour, 45 minutes, and I should be right back.
She's coming straight home after the class?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should just wait till she gets here to eat, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's the plan. I thought maybe it'd be nice. You can spend a little time with Michael, and she'll be right back. We'll have dinner, okay? And oh, I have really great hors d'oeuvres in the kitchen. Will you go get them?
Oh, yeah, I'll show Michael where everything is in the kitchen.
There you go.
You know what? Since we're gonna hold up for dinner, I actually have to go check up on a case, so I'll be back. I'll be back before.
Hurry.
Yes, of course. Okay. No, please.
Everybody's
gone.
Right.
Okay.
So, the SATs, I thought she nailed her SATs.
She did really well, but you get a chance to take them again. So she wants to do that, which is a good thing, that she's focusing on her schoolwork and her future.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but tonight's the only time she can take the class.
Sonny, I don't know, honestly. She already had this plan.
I'm gonna go pick her up.
No, get back here. Get back here. No, you're not going to do that. She will be back. You got to just let it be. Relax, okay? You keep pushing at her, she's just going to keep pushing back at you. Christina, there is really no good reason for you to keep coming over here, okay? Your father knows exactly what's going on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He knows that you're lying. All right? He knows you're pretending to date John to piss him off. Honey, look at... I know what it is to be a rebellious teenage girl, okay? But I'm telling you right now, enough is enough. You're getting yourself in the middle of something that you want no part of.
If it's so dangerous, then why are you here?
Oh, wait. I can answer that one. Because you're lying to protect Sunny. And you think you can trick me and Johnny into breaking up, but it won't work. As long as you don't fall for it.
Okay. Wow. Christina and I have a few things we need to sort out. You mind?
Good.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, I've got a good one. What is the difference between God and surgeons?
I have no idea.
God doesn't think he's a surgeon.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
pretty impressive. It's probably because you can't cut it.
Yeah, exactly. No, but my point is that I've actually come to believe that ego is a necessary part of a job like ours. I mean, you have to think that you're the best. You know?
I think you have to have the confidence that if something goes wrong in the OR, you're going to be able to handle it.
Yeah, it's the risk of the unpredictable that keeps us going. I was like, today, I mean, you easily could have given up when you found out that Shirley's cancer was deeper than we all thought. But you didn't.
It's the greatest high that you're ever going to get, you know? I don't know. I'm really glad you were there, though.
Oh, thank you.
It was fun. How is she?
Her vitals are strong, considering everything her body's been through today. She probably won't wake up until the morning. Patrick did it. He got all the cancer out of her brain.
Yeah, he pulled off a miracle.
Yeah.
Guess I'm not surprised. I mean, he is the best, right?
You're the one who made it possible. Thanks again for paying for the surgery.
You don't have to keep thanking me. It was my privilege.
Well, it was amazingly generous of you, and it's made me feel really bad about the way I've treated you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just glad that you still have faith in me to come to me for help with something like this.
I guess I need to start showing a little more gratitude in all areas of my life. Shirley taught me that. In fact, a lot of what Shirley has said has just taken a while to sink in. Especially about the way I've been treating you.
I want to spend time with my daughter and my son like a family. I miss that more than you know.
I get it. I like that you want that. It's just you got to relax for a minute, and your expectations about this evening are really high. You gotta just be realistic because she's still really angry and she's still really confused.
I know that. That's why, I want to spend time, all of us, so we can talk to each other, fix things.
Okay. We're going to do that. She's going to be back. You can't go
But what
chasing
time?
after her.
Okay.
All right? Just really trust me.
All right.
Okay? Just be still. She'll come back. There's no quick fix to this at all. We just need to love her as parents. And that's what we're doing. Okay? And at some point, we'll reestablish the trust again. Okay? I think she really wants this too.
All right, good. Yeah, take care of it.
Right. What's the update on the surveillance of the building? Now that Jason's out, Franco's gonna know. He's gonna come here. We gotta be ready.
Look, relax, okay? It's handled. If I were you, I'd be more worried about your friend Jason up there taking off now that we basically give him permission to, escape.
How many times do you need to hear this? He doesn't want to go anywhere. He wants to bust Franco as much as we do, right?
Well, you seem awfully sure about that. There is one other option that you may consider.
Let Jason go.
Bingo. Let Franco follow him, hopefully out of the country, and if we get lucky, they kill each other. All right? Case closed.
And no one gets reminded of your little history with Franco.
I'm trying to save your ass, detective, not my own.
Okay, well, then let's do it my way. We'll bust Franco by the book. I actually could have sworn I saw him earlier.
What? Where?
Out here. Didn't see any of your guys hanging around, by the way. He came out of the building. There was a homeless guy standing right there. Looked pretty familiar. Tried to question him, but he took off running. Caught up to him a few blocks down, but it wasn't him. I wanted it to be him.
Well, it sounds like maybe you just got spooked. Like you were seeing things.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I really did want it to be him. I mean, we got to catch this guy and put him away before someone else gets hurt.
So you really think Jason could help us with this?
Yeah, I do. To protect the people he cares about. Jason's the reason Franco started this whole mess in the first place.
You joining forces with a killer to catch a killer. You know, I must have missed that chapter in the police manual.
Like, he's got Spinelli up there right now trying to figure out where Franco is.
Oh, fantastic. So you have a computer hacker doing our job for us. It's a banner day for law enforcement. You know, what makes you think that they're not up there right now planning Jason's escape?
Have your feelings toward Dante the Betrayer changed since he secured Michael and your release from prison?
Why should they?
Well, I mean, it seems that you'll be working pretty closely together in your mutual quest to find Franco.
So what?
It's just, if there is any remaining animosity between you two, it seems like it could be something that Franco could exploit. I mean, he is a master of mind games.
Okay, if you're asking me right now if I plan on being Dante's friend, no, it's never gonna happen. But I have no choice but to work with Dante until Franco is not a problem anymore.
They have to be from Matt. Maybe the florist screwed up and forgot to put the card in or something.
Well, it's nice that you completely ruled out Spinelli.
Spinelli would have brought those to me himself. Besides, I don't think he's much of a rose kind of guy.
Somebody is popular tonight.
Thanks, James.
You're welcome.
Bye, James.
Bye.
Okay, now I'm really annoyed. The person who sent these gets points because they're gorgeous, but to not tell me who they're from, I'll bet you Matt is gonna stop by here any second and take credit for this.
You actually seem excited by that. What happened to being in love with Spinelli?
I am in love with Spinelli.
And why would you let Matt keep doing things like this unless you really like him, which I hope is not the case?
Matt takes himself way too seriously for me to even be interested in him, and I'm perfectly happy with Spinelli.
Okay, so then you should do the right thing and end things with Matt before Spinelli figures out what's really going on and freaks out.
Evening, ladies.
I bet you're very pleased with yourself this evening.
I am always pleased with myself. But why, did I do something great that I don't yet know about?
The flowers, they're beautiful.
Yes, they are. And cliched, one rose is way more romantic. Sorry to disappoint you, but those are not for me.
You guys notice a homeless guy hanging around out front?
What was he doing?
Just staring up at the building. Tried to question him, but he took off. Chased him down, but it wasn't Franco.
Check the security footage from the building. We have a new lead, by the way. Franco's mother.
Franco's mother's still alive?
Yeah, she changed her name to Karen Anderson and lives in Woodstock, which isn't too far from here.
So Interpol can't locate this woman, but you can?
Perhaps we should stop focusing on process and focus on things a little more productive. You know, Fairlulu was nearly killed by Franco and he's still at large.
I made a lot of mistakes with Christina, so that's why, I'm determined to set things right.
Good. This is a perfect opportunity to try to make that happen. Just let it happen, though. Just show her that you can trust her.
I hate that Johnny's taking advantage of her. Oh, okay. I know. I guess, I just have to let her figure it out for herself. Whoa. I gotta take this. I'm sorry. Thank you. Is it done?
We just finished. The car's rigged to blow.
Johnny dies tonight.
Shouldn't be here.
Then why'd you kick Olivia out instead of me?
Because like I said, you and I have some things to discuss. And I think we can cover it on the car ride home.
I guess I have my brother to thank for this. He's the one that made me move to oncology, and that's how I met Shirley.
A blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it really has been a blessing. She's been amazing. She's been so supportive and just extremely honest about everything. I guess facing death kind of makes you lose your filter.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had a profound effect on you.
She's made me realize that I've wasted a lot of time and emotion, and I've caused a lot of hurt. I'm really trying to be better now.
I know you are. You know, it's really nice to be able to have a normal conversation with you where we're not making accusations or threats or anything like that. I mean, don't take all the blame. It's certainly my fault too. You look really wiped out. You know, why don't you just go home and get some sleep? I'll stay here with Shirley. It's fine. I promise I'll call you if she wakes up or anything.
Actually, I am really tired.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
I can officially say that I think I'm a little drunk. I really don't think we needed another Irish car bomb on top of the other. How many sidecars?
I know.
You didn't even finish yours.
I know. The Irish, they don't mess around with their booze.
The last time I had an Irish car bomb, I was with you, and I punched him. Remember I punched that guy?
Oh my God.
Big guy.
That was right. He was huge.
Massive. Massive. Yeah, I hit him, and then what happened? Then I
Almost hit me.
almost hit you. I was so drunk.
Yeah, you knocked him right on his ass.
Or and then we
very-
scattered
very
everywhere like a
heroic.
bunch of pansies.
I know, there was a cab waiting for us. Oh.
Couldn't barely open the door because my hand was so swollen.
Yeah, and that didn't matter. Yeah.
Good old
The
days.
sex in the back of that cab was some of the best.
Wow.
Wow.
You really
Oh,
just went
guess
there, didn't you?
who's had a little too much to drink? I'm sorry. Wow.
That probably should be my cue to get going.
No, I can. I'll walk you home.
That would be nice. Yeah, it's very gentlemanly of you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay. If you can walk, party boy.
Just, you don't worry about me.
All right. Or we can always take a cab.
I think we should walk this way. Cab through the elevator.
All right.
I think this cab's.
You're lying. The over-the-top flower delivery is right up your alley. So obvious.
Oh, really? So whatever happened to... Oh, thank you. They're beautiful.
Oh,
Something like that.
They are. And I can probably figure out what you're going to say next without you even saying it.
Impossible.
You're going to tell me how great I look, of course, in a really cheesy way. And then, surprise, the flowers really are from you.
You are a mind reader. That's exactly what I was going to say. You look great in some really cheesy way, but no, the flowers still are not for me.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to interrupt your little love fest. I'm done here, so I'm going to go. You should consider that the flowers might be from Spinelli. Your boyfriend, who's in love with you, remember him? Just say
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Okay. Thanks for saying. Yeah, it's awkward now. Maybe I'll just go with her.
That's probably a good idea. I mean, if the flowers really are from Spinelli, then that means my plan worked and he's officially out of his funk. Sorry.
Okay, I know it's been your plan all along, and it still just might work, but are you positive that's what you still want?
That amazes me, Spinelli, how little regard you have for the law.
And it amazes me that you would waste precious time worrying about proper procedure when a serial killer is on the loose and the women we love are his
Okay,
targets.
Spinelli, you know what, he's right. We have a lead. We need to follow up on it. Franco's mother could be the key to figuring out where he is. We need to talk to her now.
Okay, I'll go talk to her. You should stay here.
No, I'm the one that Franco's after. If I'm there, we're lucky enough that he's there. It's going to be a better chance for him to come out in the open, which is going to be the quickest way to end this thing.
Is Chrissy back yet?
Not yet, but she should be here any minute.
Okay, Alexis, you told me the class was only an hour.
I think this one was about personalized test-taking strategies. Sometimes they go longer.
Yeah, I think Chrissy might have been working on a strategy of her own, but it had nothing to do with taking her SATs, did it, Molly?
Molly, If you know something, you better start talking.
Okay, the errand I just ran had nothing to do with the case. I went to the classroom where Chrissy was supposed to be, and nobody was there.
That's it. I am not kidding around. If you know where she is, start talking.
I'm sorry. Christina made me promise not to say anything until later. She went to go hang out with Johnny.
Oh, okay. Good to see you too. I'm obviously not the blonde one you were expecting.
I apologize for my lack of excitement. I was hoping to see Maximista, but I'm sorry. Please come in.
Thanks. Where's Dante? I thought he was supposed to be supervising.
Actually, you just missed Dante, Dante, the police officer. He and Stone Cold were following up on a lead that I uncovered. I found Franco's mother.
Really? Wow. That's so weird. I've never actually pictured a sick freak like Franco having a mother. Where is she?
Just a short car ride away in Woodstock.
Did Dante and Jason go alone?
Yes, Stone Cold insisted on it.
Not that you would, answer me on this, but, you don't think that Jason would try to knock out Dante and make a run for it?
No. Stone Cold would never leave us at Franco's mercy. He has more honor than to betray his friends.
Unlike Dante. Spinelli, I wish you knew how much I hate that we're on the opposite sides of things. I wish that Jason and Dante could just let everything go.
Believe me, I'm not comfortable with the situation either. But I do fear that the day approaches when you'll see that your love and trust in Dante has been sadly misplaced. I mean, Dante's actions have severely cost both young Sir and Stone Cold. Not to mention the fallout that has placed the Jackal in a prison of his own making. I've even been shutting out Maximista.
Well, you seem to be recovering nicely because the flowers that you sent her today were beautiful.
Flowers? I sent no such thing.
That's so weird. Obviously, it must have been from a photographer that Maxie knows through Crimson.
How could you end this now? I mean, that'd be a crime. That'd be terrible. You couldn't do that.
End what? There is nothing to end.
Well, you have to admit, you've been enjoying this flirtation a little bit more than you were planning.
Matt, I am sorry, but you are nothing more than a means to an end. I'm in love with Spinelli, which I've been upfront about since the beginning.
Yes, you have. And what you two had was probably great for a time, but now apparently that's over. And it's just a matter of time before one of you cops to it or does something scandalous behind the other's back.
2 dozen more.
Oh, thank you, James. Sorry about all the tricks.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow, that's... Let's see. Yeah, 5 dozen roses from Spinelli.
You don't know that.
There's no one else that they could be from. Matt, look, I think that you're really cute and kind of funny sometimes. But Spinelli and I, we're gonna be together for a very long time. Maybe even forever. He's my non-husband.
Emphasis on the non. I'll see you again soon. At your invitation, I'm sure.
No.
You can't go.
Move. I gotta go.
Sonny, don't do that. We need to
I
do
gotta
this as
go.
parents and come up with a plan. You knew about this the whole time?
I'm sorry, Mom.
You are supposed to be the well-behaved one, and she had no right to ask you to do this, and you had no right to do this. What the hell is Christina thinking?
I don't understand why everybody acts like Christina has no right to be mad at Uncle Sonny. Actually, she has lots of good reasons.
Well, let's just hope tonight doesn't turn into one more.
go. Max, I need you to get that bomb out of Johnny's car.
I can't do it, boss. It's already rigged to blow.
I don't care. Listen, you tell that guy to go to the car and switch it off.
You already took off. He's on a plane out of the country. That was your plan. The only way to stop the bomb from going off is to warn Johnny.
Give me the keys, Christina.
Not until you agree to let me stay.
You should not be here. This needs to end now.
Come on, please. This is too perfect. There's no way my mom would ever plan a family dinner. This is obviously just another lame attempt by my dad to try to make up for lost time. And having family around is not going to make me hate
The
him any
keys.
less.
Now.
Can you just let me stay for a little while longer? At least until Molly tells everyone where I really am. My dad will totally flip out if he thinks I'm spending the night with you.
You really want to break your old man, don't you?
Not like he doesn't deserve it. You hate him too, remember?
Yes, I do, and for a very good reason. Listen, I got a pretty good feeling that you don't hate your father as much as you say you do. Don't you remember the other day we sat on that couch right there, and you told me how, as a kid, you wished that you had those memories, experiences that your brothers had with your father, that you were always waiting for that one moment where Sonny would say that magic thing that would signify everything was okay between you two.
Well, guess what? That never happened. And it's never going to. I didn't even know who my father really was. It was just some stupid fantasy I had in my head.
I think it was. You needed him then just like you need him now. Those feelings, they don't go away. Look, Christina, I know what it's like to feel that pain. And I want your father to feel that much pain as well, to have that power over him. I've been there with my old man. You know who else has been there? Claudia. See how well that worked out for her? She would push and push. Try to get him to feel some sort of pain, some sort of sympathy for her, whatever it was, until it would backfire in her face. And when it did, she would end up in more pain than she was ever in the first place. It destroyed her, ultimately, and I don't want that for you.
But this isn't the same.
Okay, you are in a lot of pain. I can see it, but I know underneath all that pain, there's a good kid in there. A good kid with a future with endless possibilities, pure possibilities. It's okay to want your father's affection. You deserve it, damn it. But this isn't the way to go about getting it. Do you trust me or not?
Yes.
Then let this be over.
Okay. Should probably take him home now.
That was
Are you kidding
dumb.
me?
Sorry.
That's like the second time you dropped your keys. Okay.
No problem.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You should probably go.
Yeah, I probably should.
So I know you're devastated over our breakup, but trust me when I say you're going to be over it in about 10 minutes.
I'm actually relieved. I mean, it was fun, and it totally worked. But I think you're right that we got in a little over our heads.
I think so.
I'm sorry if I caused you any problems with Olivia.
No, don't worry about that. We'll work it out. And look, you are not completely at fault here. I'm the adult in the situation. I should have acted like the adult. I should have told you no from the get-go, adamantly. Anyway, I'm glad that you're relieved.
You were awesome. Thanks for putting up with me. It's not like we can't still be friends, right?
Of course.
Just stay quiet. Let me do the talking, okay?
While I respect every living creature's need to provide for himself, I don't entertain solicitors.
Oh, no, man. We're not here to sell you anything. Are you Karen Anderson?
Why?
Detective Dante Falconeri with the Port Charles Police Department. We have some questions we'd like to ask you. It's about your son.
My son? There must be some mistake. I don't have a son.
Well, it would have been nice if somebody had bothered to call and tell me that the boots were delivered to the studio because I've been waiting at the office all day. Thank you. James, just go ahead and drop them with the other ones. I'm really sorry again about all the work. This guy just does not know when to stop.
Yeah, I get that a lot.